What's good? It's your boy CJ Goodfella back with an afternoon video or late evening video, whatever you want to call it. Back with the boxing clinic, of course, and the rumblings have started once again. People are now starting to say that Canelo Alvarez is on the juice, steroids, PEDs, whatever you want to call them, performance enhancing drugs, if you want to break the acronym down. And this shit always starts. I'm gonna give a lesson on this real quick. One time, I feel like I've done it several times. I'm gonna have to continue to do it, and usually get steroid accusations. From motherfuckers who ain't never, worked out. They don't know shit about physical fitness. Couch potatoes, And I understand with the shit like Pacquiao, motherfucker moving up 8 weight classes and getting, putting more lean muscle on. Now that causes for red flags. As you move up in weight, you don't get leaner, you don't get more cut, or you don't get more muscular usually, without using something. Usually it's a little water weight around the belly, at least until you grow into the weight. Marquez, people talked about him ahead of that last Pacquiao fight with the knockout, how he hawked up. I'm not even gonna get into all that type of stuff. But, Canelo Alvarez, most people must understand about Canelo is the simple fact that he's always been, the majority since he's been with Golden Boy on TV, he's been a junior middleweight, masking, he's a middleweight masking as a junior middleweight, So, naturally, 6 pounds north, he's going to look more comfortable. He's going to look more bigger. He's going to look more natural at the weight class. Now, he moves up to 175, hypothetically speaking, even though probably never happened, and he looks chiseled and ripped up. Then, I understand the accusations then. But just moving up 6 pounds, of course he's going to look bigger. He's going to look more swollen, more chopped up, in my opinion. For one reason, he's finally at the weight that he should be at, most comfortable at. 164.5, he looked a little bit small versus Chavez Jr. 154, 155, he looked drained. 152, he looked drained. He's a growing man. And, of course, he's going to train differently because he has never been in there with a monster like Gennady Golovkin. He's going to pack on extra muscle to support his body. The guy, I heard talking about his video, talking about, his neck is getting bigger. Oh, look at he popped these pills on stage. Just because you pop pills doesn't mean anything. They could be vitamins. They could be amino acids. Fish oil. Most people don't know shit about shit, especially those supplements. And you just look at the ignorance of people in this. When Floyd versus McGregor, he on steroid, look how big he got. These guys have got muscle memory from being kids. These guys have been doing these workout regimens for a long time. So when it's the biggest fight of your career, most guys tend to train differently. Look at Triple G. He's hulking up. And most people don't understand what he's doing. Oh, look at the fat around Triple G. He getting old, man. He getting off the roids, man. He ain't on the steroid. Don't mean that. These motherfuckers are still that about 6 weeks out at the point of that picture, this media work, about 4 or 5 weeks out. Canelo's going to slim back down to make 160. But what that does to put that extra muscle on, that supports when you drop down. Or if you drop down the right way, that muscle is still going to be there. You just want to lose the extra fat and the extra little water weight you have. And you don't want to lose too much water, because that is what your muscles are made of. Your muscle is made of water. That's what it is made of. And that's why you want to be able to still pump those aminos in, which is the base of protein. You want to get those amino acids in. If you get it through red meat, you get it through protein, you get it through the supplement powder, whoever you want to get it through pills. You want to save much of that muscle, because that's going to help support him take the abuse or take the strain and all that power from Triple G. And Triple G is hawking up as well. Both are doing, the right physical training right now. You want that extra muscle on. Then you suddenly drop it, and then the last week you want to drop the last 5 to 7 pounds. Perhaps, hopefully it's nothing more than that. And then slim on down. Then when you rehydrate, that muscle build is still there. You know, you still have that support from the muscle. Then you rehydrate on up. Don't necessarily, I'm not saying that he is, but I don't think he is. I'm not saying that he ain't. I don't think he on steroids. He's just training different. He's the biggest fight of his career. So you know he's going to change it up and do something different. You know, he want to correct some of those quote-unquote stamina issues. He want to be stronger. He wants to have that muscle, so when he rehydrates, he'll be a lot more stronger. Probably going to come in about 175, 178, somewhere in there. That's what he wants to do, and Triple G is doing the same thing. Don't be surprised if Triple G rehydrates higher than normal. They say they're not changing stuff up, but they are too. So, you know, always fear the unknown, but we gonna